It's time now for the Perry Channel 3 o'clock news on this Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening, September 22nd, 2015. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins out here. 3 o'clock news at 9 here. Top story at 3 o'clock here on this Tuesday afternoon going into Tuesday evening. The Pope is coming to America. That's right. Pope Francis set to touch down American soil today for the very first time. In El Cobre, Pope Francis spent his final hours on Cuba on Tuesday morning in the country's heartland of revolution, visiting a shrine of the country's patron in El Cobre and delivering his final words to the Cuban people. Berlin, Volkswagen AG set a scandal over the falsified U.S. vehicle emissions test could affect 11 million litres cost worldwide as investigation of diesel models multiplied hype and fresh pressure of CEO Martin Wintercom. Sharonsville, Ohio, GOP presidential candidate Ben Carson dismissing identities prejudice against Muslims. Insisted Tuesday during a news conference there that a statement Sunday they would not support a Muslim for president. Brussels, European Union ministers approved the plan for Tuesday that would compel member countries to take 120,000 migrants seeking refuge in the continent, but only after overruling 4 countries in Central Europe. The Obama administration's decision on Tuesday to try to protect the greater sage-grouse without listening to it as endangered species was strongly praised by some environmental groups and roundly condemned by others. Brussels, the European Union approved the plan on Tuesday to share out 120,000 refugees across its 28 states over red vehement opposition from 4 ex-communist eastern nations. Washington, the U.S. military has assessed that the type of Russian aircraft in Syria is consistent with protecting its own forces. The top U.S. general in Afghanistan pushed back against recent media reports that U.S. troops were totally suspicious of sexual abuse committed against children by their Afghan allies in the past years. Government raid public tourist resort in southern Philippines. 2 Canadians, Norwegian, and Filipino kidnapped. Not found Lincoln mass rebels were behind the attack. Okaloosa County Sheriff Larry Ashley Farleth and other sheriff personnel emergency responders worked at the scene of the law office in Shalmar, Florida, as men shouted for the panel deputies. 1 were wounded. Walgreens continued to deceive customers. Missouri would expire incorrect price tags in stores. Shelf said. State Attorney General said on Tuesday. A 26-pound gold bar was stolen in a sale in South North Carolina. Truck was on its way in the hands of a Miami pawn shop owner and the man who tried to sell the was sentenced on Tuesday to more than 3 years in prison. Senate Republicans introduced a short-term spending bill designed to spark the series moves to fund the government for December 11th and avert a shutdown. It may not seem like much, just an extra $100 or so this year, but the steady upward creep in health insurance deductibles has easily outpaced the average increase in the workers' wage over the last 5 years, according to new analysts. Goldman Sachs Group Incorporated Chief Executive Officer Lloyd Blackfan said today that he started treatment for a highly curable form of blood cancer lymphoma disease, a group of diseases that starts in the immune system and its diagnosed about 80,000. Boston, New York, Bank of America Corporation shareholders voted to allow Chief Executive Brian Moynihan to remain as chairman. The Chief Executive of Aetna Incorporated and Anthem Incorporated defended their planned deals before a Senate subcommittee facing sharply critical testimonies that raised questions about the impact of the health insurance consolidation. Looking at the stock market report here at 303. Down 16.25 for 17, down 225.02. SP 5 937.11, down 29.86, and Nasdaq 4,743 for 13, down 85 for 82. Remember Pigpen? The little kid from the Charles Schultz Peanuts cartoons who walked around in a cloud of dirt, though. Well, the human body does feel cloud by the cell of dirt that contains millions of microorganisms. New dinosaurs found in northern Alaska, researchers say. People all after an Ice Age fish and ate salmon more than 10,000 years ago, making it the oldest evidence of such activity on record. Take a look at New England Insularity at 304. Sanders, Massachusetts firefighters at Phillips Road with 2 roofers that fell 25-30 feet. 2 med flights were requested for the transport. As the Phillips Road is actually on the Sagamore Beach land side of the Sagamore Bridge. Peter Channel News Time 304. 10.5 hours. Trevor, time out for a sports report here. The Boston Red Sox square off against the Tampa Bay Rays in the second round of 3-game series at Fenway Park. Here, while the Norton Lancers girls varsity volleyball team will be taking on the Hawkinson Hillers at the non-high school tonight at 6:30 p.m. Fort Anthony Bennett's contract was bought out by the Timberwolves on Tuesday. Shams Shani of Yara Soup supported as reports surfaced on Monday night that suggested the two sides were working toward a buyout, and that has now been finalized. A team usually waits until the bye week to go for a self-scatter, but maybe the O2 and Indianapolis get started a little sooner than the season, given the state of the team. After just 3 games, Auburn is making a change at quarterback as coach because Malzahn on Tuesday announced that redshirt freshman Sean Martin would have played Jeremy Johnson on Saturday against Mississippi State. Pierre Chaluzan, 3:05. It's time for a travel report on this Tuesday afternoon going into Tuesday evening here. And 195 on the eastbound side is slow from Swansea all the way to Fall River. 146 on the southbound side is slow before Route 99 in Lincoln down here. 146 southbound slow before Route 95 in Providence. 95 on the southbound side slow for the Providence stretch. 24 on the southbound side, so for the Route 120 in Canton all the way out to Route 139 in Sultan Zulan. Accident on 24 on the southbound side after around Route 139 in Sultan, so expect delays here. Route 3 on the southbound side. It's slow from Route 18 in Weymouth all the way out to Hingham here. 146 in both ends, slow around the Sutton stretch here. 495 got an accident before the Mass Pike, so expect delays here. 128 on the southbound side, so around Route 3 in Burlington here. 128 on the northbound side, so from Route 2 in Lexington all the way out to Route 3 in Burlington here. Southface Expressway on the southbound side, so from the Mass Pike all the way out to Dorchester. Southface Expressway on the northbound side is slow from Dorchester all the way out to Quincy. Southface Expressway on the southbound side, it's slow around Quincy. And 120 on the southbound side, it is slow from the Mass Pike all the way out to Highland Street in Needham here. Mass Pike on the westbound side, it is slow around the Newton Brighton area here. 2 minutes on both ends of this slope. And we got an accident on the Mass Pike. On the Southeast Expressway on the Mass Pike in Boston, so expect some delays here. 93 on the northbound side, it's slow around Route 120 in Woburn here. 93 on the northbound side, it is slow from Wilmington all the way up in Andover here. 128 on the northbound side up in Gloucester, we got an accident after Route 133, but now it's clear out, so expect a few delays around 127 around Route 127 in Gloucester here. Everett Turnpike, we got an accident here. Before Gloucester Road, so expect some delays here. But highways in New Hampshire looking good here. And up on the main turnpike here. It's looking good from York all the way up to Gardner here. Okay, look at that. MBTA alerts at 3:07 here. Green Line, D branch Pearson minor delays due to disabled train. Green Line, B branch Pearson minor westbound delays. And Silver Line National Fox Express minor delays due to traffic, and Silver Line National Fox Express minor delays due to sail bus. On the Commuter Rail, Fairmont Line, train 762, 2 p.m. from Reeville, delay day due to mechanical problem, 10 to 20 minute delay. And on the ferries, it's all Kingman Hall ferry trips will be routed about 14 days due to schedule on bridge construction at 3 to 8 minutes of travel. Pair Channel News Time, 308, time and fall. Weather report on this Tuesday afternoon going into Tuesday evening for tonight. Pressure back up to 1 a.m. was podcast color about 45 degrees. Northeast to about 5 miles becoming common in the evening here. Wednesday, pressure back for 9 a.m. was south about 75 degrees. Calm wind becoming north around 6 miles per hour in the morning here. Wednesday, both colors color about 31 degrees. Calm wind. Thursday, south about 73 degrees. Northeast to about 5 to 7 miles an hour here. Thursday, both colors color about 31 degrees. Friday, podcast color about 6 down to about 30 degrees. Saturday, both sides podcast color about 6 down to about 48 degrees. Sunday, both sides color about 70 to about 33 degrees. And for Monday, Put South got about 74 degrees here. Not temperature at 3:09 p.m. 72 degrees with first skies humidity of 48%. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel. 3 o'clock news on this Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening, September 22nd, 2015. PUCF. Good afternoon, evening, and good positive. See you at 11 o'clock for a late hour report. Have a good rest of the afternoon, evening here.